Cubecraft. Despite being the biggest server on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, for the longest time has lacked a serious competitive community. Not to say that people weren't competitive, but if you wanted to play against other good players in game, you would have to play in tournaments that stretch over months. You would have to stream snipe one of the top streamers. But all this changed 2 months ago when the first Cubecraft clans were created and the first Cubecraft Clan Versus Clans took place. Real quick before the video, 70% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you could subscribe, it'd mean a lot. Now most of the Cubecraft Clan Versus Clans, or scrims, take place in eggwars mega, meaning 10v10v10v10. But because the max party size without a YouTube ranking count is 9 people, most of the scrims are done as 9v9s. And since there are no custom games, both teams have to queue into games at the same time, eliminate the other teams, break all the bridges on the map, then they void and the scrim starts. Around a month ago I decided, yeah, I should do that. I was sitting in a Discord call, as you do, when I first mentioned it, and as it happens, one of the people in the call was LightsChips, who is the owner of Hawkerin, the second best clan in Cubecraft. A couple days later, bam, Discord notification, it's Lights, and I'm offered a spot in Hawkerin. So of course, I say no. Nah, I say yes, and I'm in. When I joined, Hawkerin had 3 teams, A team, B team, and Z team, which I was put on as a sub. Sub meaning not one of the main 9, but substitutes in case someone couldn't make it. So I join and chill for a bit until around 5 days later when we get a practice scrim. The scrim was against Sinister B, I think. I'm not 100% sure what the team was called, but it wasn't Sinister's A team, Sinister being another clan created by Chief Aaron. Now at this point, I'd never played a scrim before. I had just watched some videos of them and had a vague understanding of how they worked. So I was understandably a little bit worried, but I figured, hey, I'll just go in and get told what to do. So what actually happened is that for some reason I ended up being the party leader. Don't know how that happened. But I mean, hey, that was pretty simple. Just join a VC with the other party leader and queue in at the same time. So, you know, I was like, alright, maybe this won't be too bad. So I joined back into my team's VC and find out apparently I'm gonna be the first one to rush with everyone dropping their blocks for me. And then I'll head to mid. So after a bit of pre-game strategizing.
Who the fuck built Among Us?
Who broke the Among Us? What the fuck?
They're gonna fucking lose and they'll be like, oh, well, I mean, you guys had Among Us on your base to help you out.
It's Among Us.
It helps. It does help, though. It does help. The scrim begin. Go. Yeah.
Hopefully,
Alright, everybody throw your blocks at the top if you have blocks.
I don't know if
So I get some resources, and I get them back to the base. I turned on a diamond gen and gave the gold to FX so we could buy obby for the egg. Then it hit me. I have absolutely no clue what to do now. I played defense for a bit, then I realized I've never played defense before. Why am I doing this? So I go offensive, get some resources, and rush the base. I made it to their base, with a couple of my teammates behind me, but they had 4 people on defense, so I wasn't feeling very confident about the rush. And then I got knocked off. So no shot at hitting the rush, but you know, maybe I can distract and stall for my teammates to have a shot at the egg. But as I ran towards the egg, there was no one on it. And there was a spot with only 1 piece of obby. And I got it. I broke the obby and got the egg. Is what I would say if Cubecraft was good. But no, instead 4 people jump on me and start comboing me off the edge. But I clutch. And somehow, nobody on the enemy team noticed. So I sat there, behind the base, for 2.5 minutes, waiting for the perfect time, when everyone had left the egg, when I could sneak up and get it without anyone noticing. And that time came, and my teammates made it back and pulled the defenders away from the egg, leaving it wide open for me to come in from the behind and break the obby, getting the egg. Now once the egg is broken, the scrim is pretty much won. If the other team doesn't get our egg almost instantly, then that's really it. Without the egg, the team will start slowly falling apart, by which I mean vigorously stabbed apart by many, many swords. Not mine though, just cause, you know, it'd be unfair, it'd just be unfair really. But after their egg was destroyed, the scrim ended up finishing around 5 minutes after, with our team wiping out all the players on their team.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Scrims though aren't just one game, they're first to 2. So after 10 minutes of queuing, we eventually got into another game. Yet again, I was first rusher, so I went mid, got resources, came back, upgraded gen, and gave gold to FX. But this time, one of my teammates gave me 10 diamonds, meaning I was 1 diamond away from the pickaxe I used last game to get through the obby. So I rushed mid, collected enough resources to rush and get the pick, and headed back to their base. This game, their base was directly across from ours, meaning that in between our bases was a massive bridge looking like a Lava Nox thumbnail, and I would have to cross it to get to their base. While I crossed, there were 2 others on the bridge. I got off to a great start by instantly giving one the high ground. But it worked out, as while I was down below, the other one tried to rush me, failing and resulting in me killing them. Even better, the other one got voided, leaving the bridge wide open for me and my teammates. 3 of my teammates ended up rushing with me, leading to a squad of 4 on their base above the egg. We waited for around a minute, trying to get a good time to rush, and when it came, we dropped in. I tried getting the egg, but apparently my brain size is decided by the percent of my viewers that are subscribed to my YouTube channel. So, I don't know how to box into an egg. I didn't get the egg, but I saw my teammate going for the egg, and in my last moments before getting comboed away from the egg, I finished the box into my teammate. I kept getting comboed away from the egg until I was at half a heart and at the front of the base all the way across from the egg, but I didn't die. I got bridged away and managed to survive. Then the egg got broken by the teammate who I had boxed in. Yeah, let's go free pig! I went back into the base to try to get some finals on the team while they were still regrouping. I managed to avoid Secret, who was the only AT member in their squad, and to kill Ubra, another one of their members whose name I 100% pronounced correctly. With me killing 2 people and my teammates also getting killed, the enemy team got down to 4 players almost instantly. Since I had good gear, I started fighting 2 of the remaining players, Shushin and Echo, trying to stall them until my teammates could help and kill them. I fought them in the diamond gen area so I couldn't get voided, as I knew my gaps and chain armor would keep me alive. The strat worked swimmingly as the other 2 people on their team died, leaving them as the last 2. Eventually, my teammate showed up and Shushin ran, so I chased him until he ended up voiding himself, giving me no kill credit. I went back to go after Nico, and after me and my teammates were on a massive chase, we managed to kill him, and yet again, no kill credit, but it won us the game. As that was the second win, it meant that our team had won the scrim. It also meant that I had a 100% win rate, meaning yep, that's right, for a moment I was the best Clan v Clan player, ignoring all the other people haven't lost because they don't count because they're not me. Overall, I would say Clan v Clan is some of the most fun that I've had playing eggwars in a long time. Games are a mix of good communication, good teammates, good game sense, and good PvP skill, making scrims easily the most intense games I've ever played. The scrims aren't just based on a single person, you can't win it without your teammates, and your teammates can't win it without you, and even outside of the sweaty gameplay, just interacting with the teammates and other clan members can be fun. And this isn't even the full season, as you might have noticed when I said it was a practice scrim earlier in the video. The real season is a tournament style thing between the clans, which should be very interesting, and is starting a couple days before I post this video. In the description, there's a link to Circuit, which is the main server where all the Clan v Clans take place. There's also a link to the Hawkerin server, both servers of which you should join. Maybe even apply to Hawkerin if you think you're good enough. If not, maybe look for another clan in Circuit, or even make your own. Anyone can do it, really. And this scrim is not the only scrim I've played in, so if this video does well, I'll probably end up posting a couple more videos about Clan v Clan. So if you want to see that, leave a like or leave a comment, because interaction, let's go. Either way, thanks for watching. Join Circuit Hawkerin, and bye.